Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be sharing with you how I did these Chanel nails. I did use some pre-printed tips, so let's go ahead and begin. The first thing that you need to do is of course prepare your natural nail. You do want to make sure not to damage your nail, and that is why I'm using a very soft bid. Right after that, I am going to move on to just getting the tips ready. Now, I did measure each tip before applying them. So right after that, I will be gluing them. Like so, I will be applying some pressure so they do stay in place. My natural nails are quite short. That is why, yeah, you can only see a little bit of nail bed there, but that is okay. Right after you have glued in your nails, I like to put in a little bit of more glue right on top like so, just to make sure that the nails will stay in place. And then I will proceed to trim them. I will be doing the stiletto shape. That is my favorite shape of all times. So I will be just cutting them to size and then just trimming, just trimming the sides like so with some nail clippers. And again, I am not a nail professional. I learned to do my nails on my own, so you might see some things that, I don't know, they might not be right or whatnot, but that's just the way I do my very own nails. Right after I clip off the edges of each nail, then I proceed to file them to shape. Okay, and this step is super important for me because you do want to make sure that you get the shape that you like. I do like my nails quite pointy and narrow, so this does take me a bit of time. I will be using the items that you see on the screen to do the acrylic nails. And before I begin, I like to push my cuticles back like so, just so I have more room to work with. Right after that, I move on with priming my natural nail. This step is crucial so you don't get any lifting. And then I will be applying the acrylic. Now, I did start with, I don't know, the consistency of the acrylic, it shouldn't be too liquidy. However, here I started with a liquidy type of bid. That is not, my favorite bid to work with. But for some reason, I don't know, I was just having one of those days with liquidy bits. But towards the end, or towards the middle finger, I started working with thicker bits. And it's just practice. I think that the more you practice, the more you get better at it. Once again, I'm not a professional. However, I am not going to spend $80, $50 to get my nails done when I know that I can do it myself and even do a much better job than when I used to go get them done at the salon. So I will be speeding up the process just so we don't take forever. But yeah, that's practically what I will be working on with each nail. Now, there are different methods of how to do your acrylic nails. Some people just use one bid of acrylic, some people use three. To be honest with you, I used as many as I need. You do have to look at your nail, at every angle, and you do want to make sure that you do have enough of acrylic on each nail so it is thick enough and, so it doesn't break. I am very picky with my nails. I don't like them to be too thick or too thin. So, yeah, that's me. But again, I'm just using as many bits as I need to. I ended up with something that looks like this, and right after that I am going to get a bid that is for that cuticle area, and I like to go around it. This is a safe bid, and I like to go around it just to make sure that the acrylic is not touching the skin, and that will be preventing any lifting. I do proceed right after that with a rougher bid, and practically I just work on each nail to make sure that there's no bumps or anything like that. And then I do use the block. I don't think I recorded that part, but I do use the block on each side. And then I do proceed to once again shape, just shaping up those nails, making sure that they are how I do want them to look like. So this is what we have so far. I washed my hands and now we are ready for that design. This is my favorite part. I do like to use, well, that's what I have anyway. I like to use the gelish top coat, and I do put a top coat on each of the nails and then cure it for about 5 seconds, and then I do clean them with alcohol, and then I proceed with the nail decals or nails stickers. Today I will be using some stickers that I had in my collection. I don't really recall where I bought them from, but I'm sure if you search on Amazon, I'm sure you can come up with some pretty good choices. I will be using some of these bows and also some of the Chanel symbols. I will also use some rhinestones, and yeah, practically the nail stickers, I go ahead and just place them on the nail, and just press them very well. And right after that I do like to use the Mia Secret glue, and that is to apply the rhinestones. I decided to add more bling to this nail right here, so for that I will be using this color, and it's practically just some gold glitter on the nail. That's just so it gives it more of a pop factor, and I will be curing it for about 20 seconds. The final step is of course to apply some of that gelish top coat and cure it for 20 seconds. Clean it up with some alcohol. And this is the final result. My friends, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and like always, I will see you on my next one. Hasta la vista. Adios.